Hundreds of demonstrators gathered outside the Alabama state capitol Monday to protest plans to redraw the state's congressional map, including Dee Reed of Black Voters Matter.
Instead of voters choosing their leaders, politicians want leaders to choose their voters. That's not democracy. That's a power grab.
Alabama is part of a coast-to-coast U.S. redistricting fight that could reshape control of Congress ahead of November's midterm elections. It started last year when President Donald Trump pushed Republicans in Texas to redraw their congressional map mid-decade, targeting Democratic incumbents. California responded in kind, then other states followed. And then came a Supreme Court ruling that stripped away a significant guardrail, according to Reuters reporter Joey Axe.
The Supreme Court threw fuel on the fire last week with this landmark ruling that severely weakened a section of the Voting Rights Act. And without getting into a lot of detail, what that basically did was it opened the door for a bunch of Republican-led states to go ahead and dismantle a bunch of districts that are majority Black or majority Latino that had previously been seen as protected legally.
Alabama's situation is particularly charged. The state is nearly one-quarter Black, but until recently, those voters were a majority in just one of the state's 7 congressional districts. A court had ordered the state to create a second majority Black district.
And so now Republicans in Alabama, thanks to this Supreme Court ruling, are hoping that the court will allow them to go back to the old map, right? So to take one of these 2 Black districts and essentially take it apart and absorb them into more Republican districts, which would effectively create a new Republican seat and eliminate one of these Democratic seats.
And the fight is only expected to spread. Republican-controlled states, including Mississippi, South Carolina, and Georgia, are already talking about redistricting ahead of 2028. While Democratic-controlled states such as New York, New Jersey, Colorado, and Maryland say they'll pursue their own aggressive maps in response.
We're in this new era where the old rules don't apply, where states that are controlled by one party see the drawing of these lines as simply another opportunity to create as much partisan advantage as they can and kind of voters be damned.
With just 6 months until November, the chaos is already affecting candidates on the ground who are campaigning in districts that could get reshaped before the election, months after the deadline to file to run for office.